Today, I would like to share with you the best tips for your LinkedIn profile summary. You might have realized that a lot of people are just writing their LinkedIn profile summaries as a third-person point of view, or they're just totally living out their LinkedIn summary. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can customize your LinkedIn profile summary and how you can create a stellar one for your own LinkedIn profile. Let's get started. Number one tip that I want to share with you is please try to stay away as much as possible from generic summaries. What you can do is before you write your own summary, try to understand your passions, the things that you're working on, and the things that you want to work on moving forward on your career. The way that you can actually do the LinkedIn perfect summary is bullet point, list out the things that you like doing currently, and list out the things that you like to continue doing. So the LinkedIn summary should be short and sweet. The things that you can actually do is highlighting your passion and definitely writing your LinkedIn summary as a first-person point of view rather than a third-person point of view. To make it simplified, I'll give you an example on this one. Imagine that you're in an elevator with a person right next to you and you really would like to introduce yourself to that person. The way that you can actually write your LinkedIn summary is literally an elevator pitch. Would you just introduce yourself as a third-person point of view? Or would you introduce yourself as a first-person point of view? Maybe you would like to highlight your passions and the jobs that you're doing currently or the things that you want to do, depending on the duration of the elevator ride. So my humble recommendation is like writing 1 or 2 paragraphs and then listing out the things that you're accomplishing. So let me give you an example on a sample LinkedIn profile. In this sample LinkedIn profile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on 3 main things. 1, it should be all about you. So make it all about you. And we will be focusing on writing this as a first-person point of view. The second one is telling a story, how you got there, how you started, what are the things you're actually doing. And I'll tell you more about the story section when I'm writing the sample. But the third one, before we get started, I want to highlight one thing. Make sure you have a professional LinkedIn profile on your profile. What I mean by that is the professional photo should represent you. Most of the time, people are just tying up and wearing suits and they're just taking a photo for only LinkedIn. But my humble recommendation is when you're putting a LinkedIn profile, dress up the way that you're dressing up for your work. So for instance, if you're working for a high-tech company, as you know, most of the high-tech companies, we don't wear suits or business suits or tie up and updo hairs and everything else. Most of the time, people just wear casual clothes. So when you're taking a photo, you can just take a photo with your casual t-shirt or just a simple sweater like this. So the photo should represent you. The one main thing you should remember is you should definitely have a photo before you focus on your summary section. So I'm assuming the photo section, we already got that covered. If not, I have a totally different video about this, about LinkedIn profile photo best practices. You can watch that and come back to this video. And you can find that video down in the description. So let's analyze one thing with you. So right now, I'm going to focus on a dummy account and I will be explaining you how you can write your LinkedIn summary in a better way. Descriptive headline is extremely important as well. So in this example, I'm going to take the sample profile in here, Susan Roberts. So the headline in here as a recruiter, she can just mention about I match great people with outstanding jobs, opportunity is my middle name. So it's funny, it's interesting, it shows her personality and character. So for Susan, she can write something about this one. She doesn't need to write to the headline just only recruiter. In addition to that, let's focus on the summary, but a killer summary. So in here, we can just say that maybe something that shows Susan's personality. This can be like that. You're an outstanding person and you deserve a job that will help you be all that you can be. This is what I truly believe. And it's what drove me into always exciting world of talent acquisition at an early age. My goal is to match you with your dream job, and I have 15 years of experience doing that. Something that shows Susan's years of experience and also Susan's funny personality. The headline can be short, but the summary can be more concise that shows her personality. And as you can see in here, we are writing the summary with a first-person point of view, not a third-person point of view. I think this is extremely important, and I think I repeat it myself over and over again, but this is something you definitely need to pay attention to. Other than this one is, like when people come to your LinkedIn profile, they're going to see how many connections you have. They're going to see your photo. The first thing they want to see is like your summary. The other thing you can actually focus on is the background image. I highly recommend you to customize this background image section because it's going to grab the attention and it will still look professional. Right now, I'm going to show you some LinkedIn background image, and you can just like create and choose one of the things that you really like. What I use for the LinkedIn background image or anything that I'm creating for the social media, Canva design would be the best one to focus on, and you can also use it for free as well. I don't have any sponsorships from Canva. I just want to like point it out there. I really like the way that they are using the designs, and they have the specs and the sizes for the LinkedIn profile as well. So if you're looking for a background image, you can definitely use that platform too. So to summarize, we are definitely writing our LinkedIn summary with the first person point of view. This is something non-negotiable because like it needs to show you. And remember, when people come to your LinkedIn profile, this is the first thing that they will actually see. You can highlight your personality, you can highlight maybe your website, but don't just upload your resume to the LinkedIn profile, especially on your summary section. Try to explain to the first person who's visiting your profile for the first time. This is your chance to shine, and this is your chance to grab the attention of the audience who's visiting your profile again for the very first time. The other one is, of course, telling the story, like where you're coming from, what's your experience level, what are the things you want to focus on. You need to remember that, like definitely including your summary as well. You don't need to write a very long essay format. Maybe you just want to write like in bullet points, but try to show your personality and your story as well. And the last one, of course, your photo. Your photo means a lot. So try to upload a current photo of yourself and try to make it the background as clear as possible. If you have more questions about the LinkedIn profile and optimization, please leave a comment down below. I do my best to answer all the questions in there. And if you want to know more about the optimizing your LinkedIn profile in addition to the summary section, I have more videos coming up. Don't forget to check out the rest of the videos of my channel. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.